Get ready.
Good? Comfortable?
Comfortable, yes.
Yeah, it's been a long week, hasn't it?
Tired of these long weeks.
When are they going to end?
The longer my weeks get, the longer my gray hairs get.
No, that's just a part of getting old. I know all about that.
Man.
Just for men.
Right. At least mine still staying dark though. I still got my chocolate.
Hey, you got some time. You got some time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for me, it's a done
you're running
deal.
out of it, huh?
Yeah. You know, if it all grew in gray, I think I would keep it. But it's at that point right now where it's like patches of gray, you know? And it
Maybe we
doesn't.
should do like a Bosley commercial or something.
Like a what?
Bosley.
A Bosley.
You ever heard of Bosley?
I've heard of Bosley.
Bosley.
That's like hair restoration, though.
Yeah. So what?
So for like
You getting there?
Color?
That's what I'm saying.
What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here once again with my good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to the people.
Titan fam.
That's right, Brother Stogie. We are doing an episode today on cigars versus vape.
This has got to be one of my favorite segments of the Cigar Titans channel, is when we do versus cigars.
Yes. How do you think vape is going to hold up against cigars?
Against our cigar smokers?
Yes.
The community?
Yes.
Now they be like, what is this shit y'all presenting today? But because y'all are Cigar Titans, we gonna go ahead and listen anyway.
That's right. Well, you ready to get started?
Let's give it to them.
Oh man, it's been a week for the news. You been watching the news at all? See the slap heard around the world?
Yeah, man. You know, YouTube will beat us to the damn punch.
I know.
We not the Wendy Williams of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Not the Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams of YouTube. So we talk about the shit we want to. But yes, we did. That was a bold move. And now since everything kind of marinated, all the memes and past, I've been able to settle my thoughts on what happened.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, yes, that was a punk move on behalf of Will Smith.
Yeah, I have to agree.
To walk up on national television, not only slap a man, but slap another black man, successful black man, on TV in front of all of your successful peers in that industry. You're talking about the Super Bowl of Hollywood, the Oscars, and you chose to be vulnerable for your weak ass woman to stand up then.
Right. That was not the time.
You know what I'm saying? Now when Jay was like, she had an entanglement with some youngster.
Right.
You wasn't slapping nobody.
No, nobody was getting slapped.
You was crying. You know what I'm saying? But now, especially someone like Chris Rock.
Yeah.
You know, so one of the most respected comedians in the whole wide world. That's like, if you know that your girl is not going to enjoy a comedy show, why take her? You know what I'm saying? You know, if she wearing something funky, she'll get talked about.
That's right.
I knew back in the day because I went with one of my favorite white girls. She was probably my first white crush, my first snow bunny. Okay. And we went to the Improv. Okay. And who was playing? D.L. Hewley. Okay. I was like,
I love D.L. Hewley.
Oh shit, that was brave of me to do that because I know they might get at it. You know what I'm saying?
They just might.
But I'm not gonna get all in my feelings and shit because I knew that shit it could happen.
Right. It wasn't malicious, right?
It wasn't. It was a joke.
It was a very, very lighthearted joke.
And you walked up there and slapped him knowing he's not going to risk his career and fight you on stage.
Yeah. Well, and he did the right thing. He took that slap like a champ.
He did.
You know? Yep. Came right back and was like, okay.
Right? Will Smith bitch slapped.
Will Smith just slapped the shit out of him.
Right?
Yeah.
His shit recorrected. He was like, all right, so.
Yeah, take a second to just process what had happened.
That little six blink, but. So we are here to present. I was like, there you go. I watched that shit about 7 times, man.
He handled it like a true man, yeah.
I cannot believe what happened. But anyway.
Yeah, we digress.
Back to Cigar.
So, Brother Stogie, today on the table we have a mixture of different vapes, different flavors, and I think the one you have in your hand right now may actually be the only one we have on the table that actually contains THC.
Yes. So, before we get into it, give us a little background on where this little smorgasbord of product came from.
So this was actually given to me by a friend of mine who went to an event out in Vegas, and they actually had some booths out in Vegas for vape. They had, I know our boys, OG Brands were out there. Would
this be TPE?
I believe this was TPE, yes sir. And she actually collected a bunch of this stuff. She doesn't particularly care for vape or anything with THC in it. And so she thought, well, I'll bring it by here and see if we can maybe make an episode out of it. I said, all right, cool. Neither one of us really vape or anything like that, although I have. Yeah, right, because you're a Christian.
I don't do stuff like that.
But I have partaken in, or partook. What? I mean, you know what I'm trying to say.
You did some shit.
Yeah, I did some shit. And I have had vape before.
Okay.
And I'll preface this video by saying that it's just not for me. Now I understand that there's a place for it. I think, you know, let's get this out of the way. I think there's a place for it for. It's definitely, in my personal opinion, a better alternative to cigarettes. Okay. I think if you're trying to wean yourself off of cigarettes, but you still need that nicotine kick, I think vape is one way to go. Now, I think personally speaking, the best way to get off of cigarettes, quick cold turkey. That's the only way you're going to do it. If you try to slowly get yourself off of it, it's very, very hard to kind of come off of cigarettes and stuff like that because it can be so addictive due to the nicotine in there, and it's a habit. You know?
And I think for grown folks, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we did the cigars versus cigarettes around Christmas time.
Right.
I believe it was last year.
Correct.
And you took one for the team and you smoked a cigarette. So I feel like image-wise, people might go to vape because people smoking an actual cigarette. There's an automatic stigma that shit is disgusting.
Right. Now, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Yes. Thank you. Shit. Automatic stigma, that is disgusting. So when you go to a vape pen, it's a little more like high tech looking. They got USB ports and shit. You plug them in, charge them. You know, you don't have to worry about your fingers stinking. You just do your thing. I never did it before, but I'm just saying I see people do it, and that's what it looks like.
Right. So I do want to say, I think when vape is a relatively new thing. I mean, it didn't come out last week. It's been around for a few years now, but in the grand scheme of smoking and things like that, vape is a relatively new thing. I want to say this started to really make headway probably around the mid-2000s.
Okay.
Is when I really personally started noticing people out in public places, puffing on their vape pens and stuff like that. And back when this first rolled out, they didn't have the laws in place where you couldn't smoke these inside. So you'd be in a movie theater or something like that, and you have people smoking their vape pens and blowing it out. And personally, for me, I don't care. Like, vape is not the same as smoke. It just isn't. And so if somebody wanted to vape inside, I honestly have no problem with that. I could care less. Half the time, these things are so loaded with, like, scents and flavors and stuff like that, it just makes the room smell like you've got some kind of potpourri going or something. But that's
the good thing, because like, usually if you're around an establishment like a lounge or something, not a cigar lounge, because it's bad habit to smoke a cigarette in a cigar lounge, even if they say you're allowed to. But it's less harsh, because you can automatically smell, oh, is that a cigarette? What does that smell?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This is a lot more appealing to the nose.
Yeah.
Plus, if you can do some tricks and shit like,
right, and then they push it out those vape competitions.
Right, that's a badass shit right
there. Yeah, it's definitely, the smoke is not as intrusive as, say, like a cigarette would be if you're in a lounge or something like that. So, I don't personally have any problem with the vape smoke in a closed off environment or anything like that. I think it's fine. What I do think is interesting about one of the differences between vape and cigars is just the age demographic.
Oh, yeah.
So typically, most of your vape smokers tend to be people of a much, much younger age demographic.
So before we do that, let's hit the cigar smokers up first.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to show you the packaging of what me and Cigar Titan are going to smoke when this video is done. See, now look at this. Look, you got this is a nice velvety box here. You got what looks like 24 karat gold.
24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear.
Keeping the box together. And when you open it, don't forget your boba the pack sign right there.
Yeah.
And when you open it, look at that nice. What kind of wood is this?
That is Spanish cedar, sir.
It's cedar. This is some grown folks smelling type shit. You know, and when you open it up, look at that. That's for adults. Okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and show you what the difference in this packaging and what it looks like and why it seems to appeal to that younger demographic.
And big shout out before we get into that to my girl Anna, who is our executive assistant as well, for providing these cigars. Really, really appreciate the gift. Thank you very, very much.
Yes.
So yeah, let's get into the packaging of this. So do we want to start off with the singles, or do we want to get started off with this box?
Oh shit, this didn't come out of that?
This didn't come out of that, no. This is a whole separate thing.
Let's save the big bitch for last.
Okay, we'll save the big bitch for last.
All right, so let's go here. So this is the Hooked. One puff in your hooked. Blue raspberry ice. All right. So mind you, we just got this to do the episode. We don't really vape. At least I don't. I don't think my bro does.
No.
That's what that is. Everything's kind of really wrapped up. Oh, here it is right here. So this is kind of what a vape pen looks like, or an e-cig almost. It looks cool. Take it out of the box. All you smell is that blue raspberry ice.
Immediately, yeah.
Smells just like a Jolly Rancher.
Mm-hmm. Just like such a powerful, fruity, like you said, raspberry smell, like that artificial raspberry candy.
So I think without even knowing like what it does, the element of the smell itself is what draws you to it.
Right.
Just the smell itself, and it smells just like some blue raspberry Kool-Aid or some nice, some kind of fruit punch of blue raspberry flavor.
But that is, again, like when you're talking about like the type of demographic, and this is where, and I'm sure most of you guys, if you're subscribed to our channel, I think most of our subscribers are aware of the battle between cigar smokers and the FDA, and the long lingering history cigar smokers have had with the FDA. And one of the battles that we've had with the FDA is trying not to get mixed in with your gas station smokes, your cigarettes, and your e-cigarettes, because this is a completely different demographic. These are not the same type of smokers. The person who buys a box of Monte Cristo cigars is not the same person that's going to go out and buy a box of vape pens.
No, not at all.
And by looking at the packaging, would you say that, and again, we're not trying to harp on vape, cigarettes, or anything else. So for those of you guys out there who are of legal age, who enjoy vape, who enjoy cigarettes, more power to you. It's a free country. You guys should be able to enjoy whatever you want to do. But I do, in all honesty, understand where some of the confusion comes in, especially from the anti-smoking movement, where everything is terrible, it's going to kill you type people, where they look at things like this and the packaging on stuff like this, and they go, yeah, it's targeting kids. The flavors are targeting kids. Of course, these candy flavors are going to be appealing to a younger demographic.
Yes.
Of course. No 15-year-old kid is like, man, I just love the smell of a finely aged Nicaraguan cigar.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing that I love better. They're talking about the vape. This is what's being passed around on schoolyards.
Ain't nobody in the bathroom. Hey, Rowley, hey, do you get that Cohiba with that double hero leaf?
Right.
No! Different type of people.
So let's pop open a couple of these, try these out, and see what we think.
Okay. Let's do this one looks nice. This looks appealing. If I did this shit, I would probably pick this. This is the Dragon Monster. You get 4,500 puffs, red mojito.
Okay.
This product contains tobacco-free nicotine. And it says nicotine is an addictive chemical. Oh, there you go.
So this is also tobacco-free. This is the Hawaiian Ice by Elo. Who's yours by?
Red Mojito by Dragon Monster.
By Dragon Monster, okay.
Yes.
So tobacco-free, disposable. This is not a rechargeable vape pen. You get approximately 2,500 puffs out of this vape pen, and it has a 5% nicotine rating right there on the package. I don't know if you can see that, a little hard. There we go. That's what she said.
So let's see.
That's a big son of a bitch right there.
Again, very appeasing to the eye.
What's it smell like?
It actually smells like, you know those old school in a liquor store, get those like it's like Yo Zappa bubble gum.
Yep.
The big small little bricks.
Yep.
Smell it.
Yeah, exactly.
That smells like, right?
That's crazy. But it fucking smells like bubble gum.
It smells amazing. So this is what it looks like, you know, a little container of lipstick for a woman or something, you know. I don't think I'll carry this and break this out with the homies somewhere.
So this one actually smells like pina coladas.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead, and I don't think you need to do anything. You just take out the little plastic things.
And have at it?
Have at it. Puff away.
Let's see. What about this little dial? Let me see.
No, the dial, I think, turned it off.
Okay. Let's turn it back on. Oh, okay. You were right into it. Okay, let me see.
Now, a lot of people who smoke vape tend to inhale vape. I don't. I don't inhale vape for that exact reason.
Oh, shit.
I was just waiting because I knew it was coming.
Oh. It snuck up on me because when you take a drag, it tastes like bubble gum.
Right.
So it's like,
eyes.
It got tasty.
That's what I'm saying. So
All right, let's try this again. Snuck in there, huh?
I tried to inhale it
Let me see.
deliberately.
Oh.
Oh, that fucking burns. Oh my god, that burns. I don't know how people fucking inhale this shit, honestly.
Can't do that shit.
Like the cigarette, when we did the cigars versus cigarettes, I was able to inhale the cigarette just fine. Again, for those of you guys who have seen that episode or followed us for a while, back in my late teens, very early 20s, I smoked periodically. It was more of a social thing whenever we would go out.
You know what it smells like? It smells like a strip club. You know when the strippers get all nice and fresh before they come on stage?
Right.
This shit smells like a strip club. Grown folk channel, y'all. Grown folk channel.
Okay, so if you don't inhale it, not that bad.
Right? Because you're just doing it for the smoke,
You're
right?
just doing it for the puff, right? Just doing it for the flavor. But if you're inhaling this because you're somebody who's, you know, regular or frequent cigarette smoker or something like that, I just don't know how you do that without that fucking burns so bad.
It did.
That burns so bad.
But actually, you know, I guess just playing with it, it's kind of fun. Whew, all right, not bad.
All right, so do you want the chocolate strawberry or do you want the grape?
I want the chocolate strawberry.
All right. I'll do the grape.
Okay. So here we go again. Another one by Dragon Monster. Boom. This is going to give you 6,000 puffs, 5% nicotine.
So this one is also 2,500 puffs, 5% nicotine, 7.5 milliliters. This is by Pilo Labs.
Okay.
Same company for the box that we have here. And this is the aloe grape. Put that in there, there we go. And this one, big purple vape.
And again, super girly. You know what I'm saying? Not something, no diss to the dudes that do vape pens, but if you got this and you pull this out, I'm probably gonna talk about you, all right? If you try to Will Smith me, I'm gonna whoop your ass, all right? Look like one of them girl vibrators and shit.
You know what this is?
What?
Bubblicious bubblegum. This is grape Bubblicious bubblegum.
Smell it. Actually smells pretty good. Ooh, right?
That is a very distinct chocolate smell. And it's crazy that this stuff is so strong. The oils.
You smell through the canister.
You can smell it through the canister.
All right.
Smell this one.
Very soft.
It's a soft,
bubblegum.
but is a very distinct grape bubblegum flavor.
All right, let's see. What's down here? You just cover it up. See, everything is charged, y'all. So you can get your typical USB charger right there. You can charge it up. There you go. Okay.
So I think like for something like this is definitely, you're definitely targeting a younger demographic here. And I know I've said that a million times already on the episode, but this is just not targeted to the distinguished gentleman.
It's not.
Right?
You know what this kind of has the effect of? Hookah.
A little bit. Hookah I can actually inhale, no problem. Hookah I can inhale, blow it out. I can take tons of hookah smoke and blow it out and we're good to go. This stuff, anything more than a half a second puff here, if I were to try to inhale it, I'm going to be coughing up my lungs.
Oh yeah. I feel my lip burning a little bit. Mm-hmm. But you still get that infused chocolate strawberry.
Is it good?
Scent on it. Yeah. Almost like a mint chocolate because I feel my mouth getting cold. Mm. Like an Andes mint type chocolate. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
So that brings us down to the chilled menthol.
Oh, we didn't even take we got to do that one.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you've got the THC one.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and donate this to a friend because I don't do that.
And this one's down the package.
So remember I showed you guys this at the beginning? This is that hooked. One puff and you're hooked. That's what they say.
Now this one looks like it may actually be rechargeable. There's a micro USB port at the bottom of this one here.
No, this was not. This was a one time.
And this says you can get up to 3,500 puffs.
No port.
5% nicotine.
No port.
And this is a 10 milliliter. This would probably be something we would have dabbled in.
Of course.
Yeah,
and of course, you know, because back in the day when we were kids, we had them old folks.
I know what
but, hey, Pops, look, can you get this for us? Please, I'll throw you extra $10 or I'll buy your stuff for you. And they get it for you.
Back when we were growing up too, you had the candy cigarettes. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
The one where you just and you blow them and
you just eat them after that.
Yeah.
You did right. You did right.
Yeah. So I mean, these things have been around for years, you know, and really, it's just a different way of approaching it. So I can understand why there's concern from people who are in the non-smoking community, but you got to understand, like, cigars just are not the same thing here. All right.
So if you cover it, you can't take a drag.
Yep. All right. So.
Whew. Oh shit! What is going on?
You want to go ahead and show them that?
So this is from Pilo, and we're not gonna go through all these. We're just gonna kind of show you, you know, the look on all these and how they can make that misconception that it's appealing specifically to minors.
Yeah.
Or a younger crowd.
Look at
Boom.
that.
There you go.
Just all color, right? It looks
nice,
like
vibrant colors.
it looks like a crayon box, right? You open it up and you got all the colors.
Shit, the pens themselves look like crayons,
Yep.
or markers, or Sharpies,
Yep.
or highlighters. But you got your bananas on there, you got your cocktails on there. So, of course, hey, look, Darshan. All right, Daryl Hampton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Darshan, by the way.
Yes, happy birthday, brother. You know what I'm saying? As a young man. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in a neighborhood where kids actually played outside.
Right.
You know, we actually was like, hey, let's go to the homie's house. It's about 7 of us. We all go over there, eat some Hot Pockets,
Yep.
have a good time.
Yep.
But one of the homies had a bigger homie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that bigger homie was like, hey, y'all little motherfuckers want to see something? He was like, well, sure.
Was it like a Devo homie?
Yeah, like one of the Debo homies. You know what I mean? And in my neighborhood, it's like one of the Debo homies. Y'all want to see something? I was like, yeah, sure. What did he bring out? The box of pornos.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So he got all the little elementary school kids looking at ass Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Looking at ass Diddy. That's what happened back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, is the big homie probably gonna buy these and bring them to the little homies
Probably
to
not.
smoke these?
Probably not.
You know, probably not. Different day and age. You know, but somehow, some way, they getting their hands on these, and they getting them.
Yep.
So I understand what the fuss is all over.
Yeah.
However, like Cigar Italian was saying, Open that box up for me real quick. Let me see the card in there real quick. Does this, okay? And if you got any non-smokers or anti-smokers in the house, does this look like a vibrator catalog? Okay? Look like this. Okay? Well articulate. Look, got 24 kids. Look like a Willy Wonka chocolate wrapper. You know what I'm saying?
It's a golden ticket.
It's a golden, right? It's a golden ticket. I think we didn't reference Willy Wonka and chocolate wrapper so many times in this show. That's by far one of my favorite movies. Right?
We get sponsored by Willy Wonka.
You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. But still, like, Placentia family, like, there's no comparison to where this can be misconstrued as the same targeting audience.
So, at the end of the day,
yes,
are we leaving cigars and moving over to the vape?
Are we? What do you mean leaving cigars and moving over to
Are
the
you
vape?
quitting cigars now and moving over to vape?
Hell no. Right. I'm not Brother Vape. I'm Brother Motherfucking Stogie. Hey, Brother Vape. I'm Brother Motherfucking Stogie. Yeah.
That's right. And I feel the same way. I am not going to be switching over to
Hey,
vape.
Vape Titan. Cigar Titan. Yeah.
Vape Titan.
What the fuck I thought this was? Yeah, nah, man. We Cigar Titans life, baby. You know what I'm saying? But we just wanted to show y'all this shit to kind of show you, you know, what it looked like in case you've never seen a vape pen. Just in case you've seen and read the articles with the FDA and you wanted to see why they would want to target our infused cigars.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're not advertised like this in little pretty ass packages. They're in boxes like a Monte Cristo would.
Nobody's going in and looking for, you know, these kids aren't going into humidors or cigar lounges and looking for a $10 to $15 infused cigar.
They're not.
They're looking for stuff like this. They're looking for the
They're going into gas stations. They're going into those little quickie marts and stuff to get those things. And nine times out of 10, they're not selling cigars.
Right. So the moral. Yep.
See? That's why we don't fuck with baby.
That's
Cigars
right.
Don't do that to you.
So the moral of the story: leave the cigar community alone. It's not the same thing.
It's not. So represent. Okay, if you have an opportunity to vote on something, pay attention. Pay attention to the news of the cigar community. Go on, what is it, halfwheel.com?
Yep.
Go on Cigar Magazine, Cigar Aficionado Magazine to see if you can keep up with any new articles that might be coming up with the FDA to make sure you keep up with it, to make sure you can support this cigar community, because we do not associate ourselves with this shit here. We are premium damn tobacco smokers. We are premium cigar smokers, and we stand alone from the rest, damn it.
That's right.
Can't get it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Brother Stogie.
Yes.
That is all the time we have for today.
It is, because you know it's time for us to smoke a real damn cigar.
You got that right.
And it ain't enough time, ain't enough video for us to do that, because we're going to get off camera and go do it.
It's right.
You damn right.
What should the people do?
Subscribe to our damn channel, y'all. Y'all see we on fire. Yo, check this out. All the new subscribers, we see y'all. We appreciate it. We are almost about to hit 8,000 subscribers.
It's the only place we can go.
It's up. 8,000 subscribers. Help us push to 10K by the end of the year.
Yes.
I would like to hit 10K before my birthday, October 17th.
I would like it if we hit that before your birthday too.
Maybe even Labor Day.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? We will do a whole Labor Day dressed in white episode at 10K. Help us get there. The only way you can do that by subscribing to our channel and telling your friends and future cigar smokers subscribe to our channel as well.
That's right.
It's the only way.
It's the only
You gotta
way.
spread the word.
That's right.
If you're watching our video, take a clip of it. Post on your IG, on your Facebook. Tag us, OG_Brother Stowe. Cigar Titan on IG. Let them know. Hey, come join the Titan fam. Let them know we got a premiere every Sunday at what time?
4 p.m. Most of the time. Most of the time. Most of the time.
Most of the time. We grown as fuck. Sometimes things happen, all right? So after you've done that, watch our video, hit that like button. Smash it, all right? Support us. We support you. Support us. We got some big stuff still coming to y'all. We got video. How we come up with all this shit? I don't know. It just pops up. Content is everlasting. Like an everlasting gobstopper.
Another Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reference. We're gonna close this episode out without another one.
Right? Hit that bell so you get new notification every time Cigar Time post a new video for y'all. And we promise, once you subscribe, it won't be like when Willy Wonka promised Charlie everything and he only got half when he finished the whole maze and all the kids got booted out. No, you're gonna get the whole shebang when you subscribe to our channel.
That's right.
All the channels, all the content, all the conversation to and from. If you haven't noticed, we respond to damn near every single comment.
That's right.
Not half a statue. Not just him. Not just me. Both of us. Till next time. Live how you smoke. Smoke how you live. That's smooth, baby.
We'll see you guys next week.